Good morning, elephants. Good afternoon, dinos. It's good to see you. I hope you had an awesome weekend. We had some really nice weather, and I hope you got outside and did some running around and playing. So, it's calendar time. Well, I gave you a little hint about what day it might be, so I hope you caught that. I want you to look at the calendar, and the first question we often ask when you are mini me and you are up here is, what month is it? Okay, if you don't know what month it is, you could just look at my sign, right? Here's my sign, and I'm not even going to give you the hint of how to figure out that month if you don't know it yet. What do you have to look at? Well, that's the word. That's the word for the month, right? And if I don't know how to say the word, I'm going to look at the first letter in the word. What's that first letter in that word? M. Do you know what months start with the letter M? There's more than one, but one already passed. This is a short word. How many letters does it have? Can you count the letters in that word? 1, 2, 3. There are only 3 letters in this word, and it starts with M. A. It's May, my friends, because we said goodbye to April a while ago. It is May. Okay, and look at the calendar. We still have a couple of mystery dates, but we've flipped over quite a few. We're getting down to the end of May already. So we're going to look at the calendar. We know it's May. Do you know what season it is? It is still spring, my friends, and it was a springy weekend, right? We had some nice weather, and the flowers are starting to grow, and the the little birdies are starting to hatch. I'm waiting for my baby ducks to hatch, and I can't wait to show them to you. There are a bunch of eggs in the front of my house. It's so much fun. So we look at the calendar and then we wonder, well, we know it's May and we know it's spring, but what day of the week it is? We don't know because we're so at home now and we're not going out to school. So it's kind of harder to remember what day of the week it is, but I will give you a hint. Yesterday was Sunday. Yesterday was Sunday. If yesterday was Sunday, what day is today? What day comes after Sunday? Yep, today is Monday, my friends. Today is Monday all day long, all day long. You tell me, what adjectives do I use to describe Monday? Is Monday fabulous? It could be fabulous, but it's not one of the adjectives I use because I like to use adjectives that start with the same letter. So let's look at Monday. What letter does Monday start with? Monday starts with the letter M. Can you think of some adjectives, some describing words that start with the letter M that can describe Monday? I'm waiting. Yes, marvelous, magical, magnificent, Monday. Good, and I hope it is a marvelous, magical, magnificent Monday for you. So we want to know the date. The date is always a number, yeah? So we're going to go up to Monday. We're going to climb down to the mystery date. Every mystery has a clue, so I will give you your hint right now. If yesterday was the 17th day of May, we're looking for what is one more than 17. So 17, you got it. 18. 18 is a glare today. I don't know what's going on today. There you go, 18. So we know that 18 is a 2-digit number because I see 2 digits. I see a tens place and a ones place. And in the ones place is number 8. So that is 18. It's the 18th of May. Today is Monday, May 18th, 2020. Okay, that month is winding down. Okay, so on Mondays we talk about the months because month and Monday both start with what letter? M. Good one. Good job. So we do the monthly Macarena. We haven't done that in a while. Do you remember it? So first of all, I have a question. How many months are in one whole year? It's more than 7. There are 7 days in a week, but there are more months. It goes all the way from the beginning, which is January is the first month, and December is number 12. There are 12 months in a year. So you want to do the monthly Macarena with me? Okay, let's do it. Ready? Stand up. January, February, March, March and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October. I think I did some November. I think I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? Let's start again. Ready? January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. I should have stood up and done it. That's why I didn't do it right. Did you get it that time? There are 12 months in a year. Remember chicken soup with rice? May. In May, I truly think it's best to be a robin nicely dressed, concocting soup inside my nest. Mix it once, mix it twice, mixing chicken soup with rice. It's May, right? We should read the whole book. I'm going to dig out the book and read the whole book to you, okay? All right. So, I'm glad we got to do the Macarena twice. That was fun, even though the first time it wasn't correct. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, so it is May, and I noticed that on my calendar I have another holiday coming up on Monday. I'm going to climb down and see where that is. It's coming up this Monday. Okay, on this there's a flower on there. Do you know what flower that is? It's red. It's a beautiful flower. It's a poppy flower. Sometimes if you go to the store around this time of year, there are veterans, and veterans are people that are in the military, were in the military, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the Coast Guard, yeah? So they sell this flower. It's not a real flower, and you wear it on your lapel or you put it in your car. And it is a symbol, okay? It's a symbol. A symbol is something that stands for something else. Like a heart is a symbol for love, right? So one symbol for this holiday is a poppy. It helps us, it reminds us to remember. This is called Remembrance Day or Memorial Day. When I hear the word memorial, it reminds me of another word I know, memorial. It reminds me of the word memory. And memory means that we remember something, okay? So on Memorial Day, we remember the men and the women who were in the military, who are veterans, who fought in some of the wars. We don't know really about those wars right now because luckily, we're so lucky, there are no wars anymore. But there was a time when there was a war and people in the military had to go to other places, leave their families, and work to keep us safe, okay? So we talked about superheroes last week. The men and women in the military are our superheroes as well. They are brave, they keep us safe. And on Monday, Memorial Day, that date is going to be May what? 25th. Can you see that? There you go. May 25th on Monday, we are going to be celebrating that day. Everybody's off from work and school, and usually we celebrate by having barbecues and parades and fireworks. So it's kind of like the unofficial beginning of summer because we start to do all our fun summer activities at that point. So I'm sure you're going to be having a barbecue in your backyard on that day, but I want you to remember why we celebrate that day, and it is to celebrate some very brave people in our lives. You may have great-grandparents or grandparents or aunts or uncles, anybody or neighbors who are in the military now or are veterans who have been in the military, and we want to honor all those brave people. So that's what we're going to do on Monday. So everything that we're doing this week, all your activities and all your lessons have to do with America. What's America? Wow, do you remember when we talked about where we live on the map? We did a whole unit on maps. Where do we live, right? And we talked about that we lived on what planet? Planet Earth, right? And on the Earth, we live in a continent, right? We talked about the continents, North America, right? But our country is the United States of America, okay? And we are talking about symbols that represent America. So a heart represents love. Do you know what symbols represent America? Okay, I want you to start thinking about that, and I want you to start looking at all the videos I sent and looking at the book, the Emergent Reader that I sent you. You could read about all the symbols there, and there's a cool coloring page with all of the symbols, okay? Different kinds of symbols for our country. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, we're getting almost finished with our letters of the week. I can't believe it. We have one today, and I'm going to give you a hint. And I was thinking about fireworks when I was thinking about this letter. The sounds that they make. They go zoom and zap and zip. What do you think? Those sounds that the firecrackers make, they all start with that sound of zzz, right? Do you know what letter makes that sound? Zzz. The letter that starts with the words zoom, zip, zam. Think about it for a second. If you didn't get that yet, I'll give you a hint. An animal that starts with this letter. It's an animal that lives in Africa. It's an animal that you could definitely see in a zoo. Zoo. Yeah, you could see it in a zoo. And this is going to give it away. It's black. It looks like a horse, but it's black and white stripes. And if you were in Miss Linda's class, you might have not been an elephant. You might have been this animal. Did you get it yet? Zebra. Zebra. Do you know what letter zebra starts with? That letter. Do you know what letter that is? It's the same letter that starts all those sounds. Zip, zoom, zap. Letter Z. You got it. Z. Z for zebra. So it goes like this. Z, zebra, zzz. It kind of makes your tongue tickle when you make the sound of a Z. Try it. You try it. Ready? Z, zebra, zzz. Almost a sound like a fly makes when it flies around your head, right? Let's see, how do we write a Z? Okay, we're starting at the top. We're starting at the top. When we write our uppercase, we're starting at the top. There's a line on the top, so we're just going to make that line right there. That's the top of the Z. Then we talked about diagonal lines. Those are lines that go sideways, and a diagonal line and another line going that way. It's kind of like a zigzag, don't you think? Guess what? Lowercase z is so easy because it's just a baby version. How about that? Z, right? So what do we got so far? Zebra. We have the sound words of zip, zap, zoom. Those are also like superhero words too, right? Zebra, zip, zap, zoom, okay? Your job this week is to do a Z scavenger hunt. When you're in your house, when you're in your backyard, if you're looking at books, you're looking at magazines, you're watching television, you're playing a video game, whatever you're doing, you need to find Z words. Not an easy task. Z is a harder letter to find in words because it's not that common. Not many things start with the letter Z. But I used to have a last name before I got married and changed my name. My name was Zucchini. So I was always at the end of the line because Z is the last letter of the alphabet. Okay? Get to work on that, my friends. Start doing your Z work. All right? And there is a sheet this week that helps you practice tracing your Z's, writing your Z's, finding your Z's. Then you can draw something that starts with Z. You can copy the zebra if you like, or find something else, okay? Good luck with that, and have a marvelous, magical, magnificent Monday. Hey, wait a second. I'm gonna see you where later? On Zoom. Zoom is our meeting platform, and I'm gonna use an uppercase Z for that because it's the name of something. See you on Zoom, my friends.